Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Speech. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Attorney General, Vice President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Constitution. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Freedom. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. 6. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Republican. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Communism. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. New Year's Day. Independence Day. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. 100. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. A change to the Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. July 4th. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. World War I. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because of high taxes. Who was the first president? George Washington. George Washington. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party. Name your U.S. representative. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Africans. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Senate and House of Representatives. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. Name 1 branch or part of the government. Congress. Congress. In what month do we vote for president? November. November. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. 435. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. 27. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. John Roberts. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. The president. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Market economy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. American Indians. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. The president. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The vice president. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Cherokee. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States? Missouri River. Missouri River. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one state that borders Canada. New York. New York. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. At age 18. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When was the Constitution written? (1787). 1787. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Civil rights movement. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Guam. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. New York Harbor. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. July 4th, 1776. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Serve on a jury. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. April 15. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. California. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The United States. What is the capital of your state? Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Vote in a federal election. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Obey the laws of the United States. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Life, liberty. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Constitution was written. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean.